Carl, we start off with the fans forum last Friday. What a great success it was.
Oh, it was brilliant. You know, even the players who have been here a long time have said that was the best turned out and the best fans forum we've had at the club. So, you know, they asked some genuine questions, and they were entitled to ask them questions, and you know, we hopefully answered them, and we took some away, and we'll look at seeing if we can you know, fix up the things that they want us to fix up. But no, they were passionate, and I've got to be honest, it was positive, real positive. You know, no animosity or no questions which was, you know, out of order. All asked genuine questions, and we were happy to answer them. Cookie came in and he spoke really well, and hopefully answered a few of the questions as well. You know, so I was blown away by it. You know, they were asking for the tickets for the 4 friendlies and purchasing them, and you know, we sold a hell of a lot of replica jerseys on the night, probably more so than we sold in all last year. So everything for the season is looking real positive, and the club's in a real good place at the moment. So everyone was happy, and even sticking around after with the new players and the old players and talking with them. And you know, at the end of the day, as always, Doncaster Rugby League, we're just one big family. There's no one in our organisation who's any bigger than anyone else, and that starts from me at the top, and Paul Cook and the players. You know, we mingle with the fans and we have fun with them, and you know, we really enjoy what they've got to say and the feedback. So we take it on board, and you know, some of them maybe sound a bit of aggressive when they ask the questions of why are we doing this and why are we doing that, but we know what they're like, so they're just passionate, and we were more than happy to answer the questions. And you know, overall, I felt it was a real positive evening, and one that they all need to be applauded for turning up to as well, because you know, it was a Friday night, and you know, it was at 6:30, and they had to come from work, and you know, we appreciate that. And you know, like I say, I was overwhelmed with the support on the evening, which was fantastic. I just think that the club's in a real good place.
And this week also, the Club Doncaster Foundation has launched the Rugby Academy, which in September 2015, people coming to study with the foundation will be able to play in the Rugby Academy and represent Doncaster Rugby League.
Listen, this is the dream for me. I've had that vision all along since I took over the club, and I just could never get it off the ground. And now with Liam Scully and his team there at the foundation, they're the professionals at that, and they're bearing the fruits, and they're getting it off the ground for me. I just think it's the future. You know, if this was around in my day, it would have been something that would have been a dream for me. You know, I wasn't the best lad at school, but to be able to go to school and get an education and play the game I love, rugby league, would have just been immense. So, you know, I'm really passionate. Cookie's really passionate about this. It's a fantastic thing, you know, for rugby players. They're not notoriously not known to do well at school, but I'm sure if they can come and have their schooling here or do some courses here and mix that up with playing rugby league, and then we can get into their ears about the culture of what they should be doing and change the mindsets, then that's what we'll do. Rugby league's not a long career. It's not an overly well paid career. So we'll spell this out to these kids of Donny, and we'll tell them to get stuck into, first and foremost, to their schoolwork and their education, and the rugby will take care of itself. You know, anything can happen. You can walk down the street and get hit by a car. You can play a game of rugby and get injured, and it's finished. But no one can ever take your education away from you. So we're really proud of what Liam's done. We're really behind him, and we want to really give this a good go. And if I'm brutally honest, it's the future of Doncaster Rugby League Club. I've said it all along. You know, they came yesterday with that, showed me this, and this just blew me away. You know, explains everything into detail. I can't stop reading it, and you know, to see our club alongside the Football Foundation Academy and the Rugby Foundation Academy. Brilliant, you know. So I want to applaud everyone in the Club Doncaster Foundation for setting this up and taking it forward, and you know, 100% myself and Paul Cook are behind them, and we want to do all we can for the people of Doncaster, especially the kids of Doncaster, and change their whole culture and like I said, explain to them that the education needs to come before any sport you play, and we're happy to help them, the football boys as well, you know. The kids need to know that education comes first and sport comes second, because it's not, like I said, it's not a massively long career, but no one can take your education away from you, and that's what will ultimately lead into your employment. So, you know, really buzzing to get our teeth involved with this, and I know Paul is as well. So, you know, I just tip my hat to Club Doncaster Foundation for getting it off the ground for us.